What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5 for today's video, and I'm playing with the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Now the reason why I'm playing with this thing is because the guy over on my Discord said that he tried to bring this car out on the Golden Toga and he said it's too wide. It is a terrible car for that track. So I was like, you know what? I want to try it. I want to see what the Valkyrie's like on that track. I feel like it could be really fun to test it out. So that's what I'm doing for today's video. I want to try see if I can do one clean run of the Golden Toga with this car. It is absolutely enormous, first of all. It's really wide. There is a section on the Golden Toga where it gets really narrow. So it should be a fun and interesting drive for me to try and obviously drive this thing at the limit on that track. If you've seen it before, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it before, then make sure you keep watching this video because you know exactly what's going to happen. Also, this video is sponsored. It's sponsored by me. I'm sponsoring my own video. I have a new video out on my IRL channel. If you want to go ahead and watch that, link to that is down in the description box below. Go and subscribe to that channel as well. It's a very interesting little video. Never one of them that I thought I was gonna make, but I thought it was kind of an interesting thing to make, and I'm making it. Also, while you're down there, click the little link tree. You can probably follow me on other social media platforms if you ever want to do that, and also subscribe to the channel. Every time I say subscribe, there's a little light goes around the little subscribe button, and also if I say like, little rainbow thing goes around the little like button on the screen. I didn't know that until I saw it in someone's video. Anyway, let's just get started with this thing. It's too much yapping from me. The vent lab. There we go. I have had this thing so many times in the past in previous videos. I've stopped playing with it, or I've stopped playing on this track because it's just I just kept doing it so much because I loved it at the time, and then now people are kind of wanting me to bring it back to the channel because they kind of miss it. So S2 with the Valkyrie, 800 horsepower, 592 newton meters of torque, 1100 kilos. This should be a really good tune for this. We'll see what it's like. The fastest S2 car is the Elemental. Let me have a look real quick here. 1 second. I do have all the times for all the cars that you guys have sent me in the past on the Golden Toga, so on this track. And the fastest S2 car is the Elemental RP1, and that thing got a 340. The fastest car on this thing is an X-Class Sesto Elemento, which is kind of obvious because that thing is just unbelievable. But the Elemental is the fastest S2 car that's on this track. Then after that, 11 seconds slower is the KTM Expo GT4, and then a 918. Only at 980, so it wasn't even like fully maxed out, but as in 980 in S2, and it did a 356. So there's a bunch of sub 4s with in S2 on this track. So we'll see if we can get anywhere close to that with this guy. It should be an interesting little drive. I'm also going to go into cockpit. This cockpit just, I feel a little bit more natural driving cockpit in this than driving in chase cam. I feel like it's a little bit more responsive. That's kind of why I drive in cockpit on this. This one should be interesting though, because this car is absolutely enormous. So it is very fast. Like I said, if you've... Oh my god. Okay, so turning in is so sharp on it. I can go a lot faster. Oh my god, I can go even faster than that. Oh my god. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Not playing for a while and then coming back and doing something extreme, it's just not it. So when you don't play this game, you don't do stuff like this on the regular, right? Oh my god, this thing has so much grip. Okay, a bit too fast there. I need, like, this isn't gonna be the lap, but, or whatever, the attempt. But I will definitely go again. Try to do a much cleaner run. And much faster. Because right now I'm still kind of just trying to get used to this thing. But that's what I'm saying, like, if I don't play for a while... I can go flat out there? That's insane. If I don't play for a while, then I come back and instead of like just, you know, easing up, hopping on, nice little 300, 400 horsepower car, just driving around nicely, at least getting back to used to like the physics again, and then, you know, working my way up. But no, I always decide to hop on and do something extreme, which will definitely take me a minute to get used to everything again, driving physics and the course itself as well. After not playing for a long time on it, so Keep that in mind when you're watching this very first run. I also have to react very quickly. Walls are very sticky, so because this thing was made way before they actually introduced the better walls, you know, the way they connect. This is kind of just a wall next to each other, like just constant walls next to each other, like flat walls. So, oh my god. So it's a very glitchy when you go next to a wall. Okay, so how wide is this thing for this gap? Okay, no, it can fit. See, that's the thing though with that gap, right? With smaller cars, you can go like full balls to the wall in there. You don't even... Oh my god. You can go balls to the wall, right? You can just go as fast as you possibly want, and you'd be perfectly fine. Because you have the confidence to go really quick there. But with these like super wide cars, I remember one of the widest cars that I've had drive on this track was the an Aventador SV, and I remember with that one I just kept smashing into the gap there. I obviously had to slow down a little bit more like I did with this thing, but that's the thing though, you know, with the smaller cars you can somehow kind of improve your... Oh my god. You can kind of improve your time by just going flat out there. Whereas with these cars, you really have to slow down. So it makes the times a little bit more interesting. But this is, I think, definitely the widest car that I've taken on this track that I can go through the gap with, because I have taken like the Unimog and stuff around this track in the past. And that's not making it through the gap, so there's no point of even counting that. This thing is so fast, man. It's absolutely mental to drive. No sub 4 minutes, but with all the crashes, I squeezed a 404. It's still not the slowest one. Someone sent me the Mercedes AMG 1 for this. Oh my god, no, never mind. I have a few slower cars even on this list. Someone sent me a 911 GT3 and S2, and I think they made it really bad. I got like a 439 with it, which is horrendous. But I mean, it's up there. It is faster than all of the S1 cars, at least. And in S1, we do have some interesting contenders. But, yeah. There's also one of them here that says 911 GT3R. But I don't actually have a class next to it, which I'm pretty sure it's probably an S1 car. Because I remember that thing being an absolute rocket. Okay. So, now that you've seen what I have to kind of go through with this thing, let's go again and try and see if I can fix up. I'm also not even on sim steering, so let's do that. I did notice it, by the way, a little bit when I was driving, so now it should make it even sharper to turn in, so this is gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna try to shut up, I think, or at least try to try to concentrate a little bit more. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Oh no, that sucks. Right at the end. I thought I had the brakes in me. What a time though. What a time. Oh my god. I kind of took it a little bit slower. I was like, I need to ease back a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. Oh man. If I didn't crash into like a couple of corners, I mean, it was just like little scrapes off the wall, so it wasn't really that crazy. But I also kind of, you can see for some of the corners that I kind of stayed a tiny bit wider than I should have. Just for safety, right? Because every time I go really, really close to the walls. This also isn't going to be like perfectly accurate. For whatever reason, every time you watch the replay, it's just not actually spot on. So you'll see me crashing into things that I didn't crash to when in the actual race and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just very weird. Here I did smash into the barrier. You can see it there, it's obviously broken already. It's very strange, but you'll be able to see, like I said, for some of the corners that I ended up going a little bit like far away from the inside wall. I was just, it's not that I was scared, but like it was just for my own safety, you know, because if I crash obviously into the wall, it stops you dead in your tracks a lot of the time. So you know, for a little bit of that safety margin, I tried to stay a little wider. I also stayed so quiet on that run. I stayed so quiet. I'm 1 second off being the fastest S2 on my little leaderboard with this thing. I think this can actually do it. And the fact that I had to slow down for the gap by a lot, like I went really slowly in that gap. I don't think if I go any faster there, I think I'll make too many mistakes. I'll just crash. But at that speed, it was good. This thing's unreal, by the way, on this track. It is unreal. See, like there, I went a tiny bit too fast. I can see, like, I can analyze my own run. Like, I can see how good or how bad I did. But for the most part, I did okay. But I definitely think this thing can go faster. I think this is probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest S2 car on this track. Unless you somehow bring the Sesto Elemento down into S2. I did have a Brabham go around this and I got a 358, but that wasn't the Brabham. Like, it's not the car. Not the meta tune. It's just something that you guys have sent me. But again, this isn't the tune that you guys have sent me. This is a tune that I got off the suggested tunes from one of the from a good tuner, right? From people that do like proper leaderboard stuff. So it's a very good road racing tune in S2. I can't remember who made it. It's someone from the 1% group anyway. See, like a tiny little scratch on the left, but apart from that, I feel like that was a good speed through there. Like I said, if I would have went any faster, I don't think I would have made it as cleanly through that. But can you see how wide I'm staying? Even there, I went a bit too fast. But can you see how wide I'm staying so I don't hit the inside wall? It's so noticeable, especially in the replay. I knew I was doing it, because I was doing it on purpose when I was driving. But it's so funny watching it in the replay and how far away I am from the inside wall. I think this can do sub 340s with ease if I just go a little bit more aggressive and a little bit closer to the inside wall. This one annoyed me here. This last, very last corner, or sorry, the second last corner, where I had to obviously slow down all the way into second gear. And yeah, I thought I had it. I thought the brakes would have kept me back, but I went just the tiniest bit too quick. Right here. See, because I kind of grinded a little bit off the wall, and my front end lifted off the ground, so I wouldn't be able to turn to the right. I think if I did that corner like correctly, this would have been a sub 340. This definitely would have been a sub 340. I kind of want to try again, maybe 1 or 2 more times, just to see what I can do. I'll do it again. I may not even show you the run, but I'll just show you the end. But I just want to try it again, see if I can maybe get a cleaner lap or a cleaner run, I guess. I went faster, but not that much faster. It wasn't the cleanest thing in the world, but it was a bit quicker. This is now the fastest S2 car on the Golden Toga leaderboard, but by like 0.3 of a second. It's... I don't know. It's a... There you go, that's the tune. It's from K1Z Jumpy. That is the tune that I'm using right now. It's a really good tune. And the car drives insanely well. It's just a hard little task to do, especially like I said, coming back on the game and not doing it for a little while. It was just an interesting one. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there for today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the guy who just randomly commented on my Discord saying that he tried this out himself, and yeah, I obviously just wanted to try it out. It just gave me like a nice little video idea. So yeah, it was a good one. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.